This
here?
conference will now be recorded.
Okay,
This is
got it. We're
recorded.
good then. Thank you, Jeremy. Yep.
Do we have any of the rest of the PFC by phone?
Okay.
You got Jim here.
Hi, Jim.
Hi,
Hi,
Jim.
Randy. Hi, Chris.
Picture's real small.
Randy's frozen.
Yeah, you're not moving.
Who?
You, Randy, not Chris.
I will. All right.
No kidding.
He's
Okay,
staying
sorry.
still so he can kill that deer.
Okay, thank you. All right. Do you want me to take minutes for the open session? I can do that. Okay.
Well, how about Patty or Craig?
You're not yet.
No.
Should we give him a couple? What do you think?
Sure. Well, I don't
Okay.
know. It's not
Yeah,
up to
it
me.
took us a while to log in, so they may have gotten discouraged there, I don't know.
I don't have any emails from them.
Well, if you folks are comfortable with it, I'll call it to order and we'll go and hope that they can catch up.
Okay,
Yeah, you have a quorum.
yep.
Okay, I have what? 5:07 for a call to order. Roll call, Craig Kasner, currently absent. Jim Christensen,
Here,
Randy Schulz present. Patty Lower, absent currently, and Chris Madsen,
Here.
present. The Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
And to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, liberty and justice for all. We're moving right along.
Randy, you're still frozen. It's just a picture of you.
I don't know why that is, but as long as you are hearing me, I think we'll keep going.
Okay,
I look better when I'm standing still anyway. Item 4, action on the agenda. I would assume everybody got a chance to take a look at it. Do we have a motion to accept?
so moved.
I'll second.
Jim? Chris on the second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Action on the minutes. And I'm assuming, unless I hear otherwise, that everyone got a chance to get a look at them from the April 14th meeting.
Yep. Looking at him.
Yes.
Motion to accept.
I move.
Chris,
Second.
second. Jim, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Department updates.
All right, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
All right, I have several things I wanted to update the PFC on. The first is the investigator position within the department. We had a process for that. This is an assignment, not necessarily something that the PFC has any action on, but I assigned Zach Jekyll to that position. So he will be starting, I believe his start date is May 26th. Do you have someone else join?
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is Patty Lauer. I spaced out. No excuse. So, yep.
Oh, we got you now. Thanks,
Yep,
Patty.
you do. Sure.
Okay. The next topic I want to talk about is our CSO positions. I'm not sure if I have said this before or not, but we hired a full-time CSO, Holly Schulz. She has a lot of experience with Grand Chute PD. She's the property evidence manager down there. She has adjunct professor experience as well, but she's going to provide instrumental help in our property and evidence room. We also just did another CSO process and are in the process of hiring Nick Lewicki is his name, as a part-time CSO. He currently is enrolled, I can see if I can find his resume here. He's currently enrolled, I think, at Fox Valley Tech, going through the criminal justice program. He's a little bit older than our normal CSOs, I think, but he also started as an engineer, decided that wasn't his niche, and decided he was going to go into either teaching or law enforcement, I think was his explanation. And he's actually working as a child care teacher right now at Cinder Care in Little Chute, but has found his niche in the law enforcement public safety realm. Apply for us. We're excited to get him on board and kind of get him going. So we're in that process right now. Next, I want to talk about the PSO process that some of you were involved in this past Saturday, May 9th. I thought overall that process went very, very well. The community center worked very well as well. So I think we're going to kind of use that forum from now on, at least initially, as far as our interviews there, and then use the high school track for our fitness testing. But I feel we have 4 really strong candidates that came out of that process, which was certified by the PSC. We will have 3 openings coming this year. Lieutenant Crocker is retiring at the end of this month. Investigator Lawler is retiring last day June, sometime in June possibly, depending on what she does. Could extend that out to July, depending on how she uses her vacation time. And then Deputy Chief Twos will be retiring at the end of the year, so we'll decide if we want another process. But we got 4 really good candidates out of that, so very impressed with the quality of them. They all have either law enforcement or fire EMS background or both, which is really nice. So next, I just want to let you guys know that I have established several committees in the agency. I've established a policy committee, awards committee, reinstituted the safety committee, values committee. We already had a training committee, added people to that, uniform and feedback committee. So those committees were established to kind of help us in our process, our evolutionary process of moving the department forward. And so they're going to be instrumental in allowing me to use the resources that we already have to help move the department in a positive direction. So just want to let you guys know that there's usually 5 or 6 people that have been assigned to each of these committees. And so I'm looking forward to working with them on various aspects of the department. And please stop me if you have any questions. Let me know. Otherwise, I will continue to ramble on about my topic here. Okay?
This is Patty. I have a question.
Yep, go ahead.
And this is more a historical question. So on like the establishment of these committees, are those things that ever happened in the past? I guess this is more of a question for the other committee members.
There have been a few committees that I was aware of. There was a training committee, there was a uniform committee, and I think there was a safety committee back in the early 2000s, I was told. And there was an old feedback committee that hasn't been utilized for a while. The new committees are the policy, the awards, the values committee. Those are new that I've established. And then I've just kind of, I'll say, rejuvenated the other committees.
Okay. Are those permanent committees or temporary to some end?
Yeah, I mean,
curious.
Obviously, depending on what the committee is, they'll be used at various times throughout the year, the upcoming year. We've never had an awards committee. I think that's very important to have an awards ceremony for the department. So the policy committee, I just looked at our Lexipol policies, and we have 144 or something like that policies and 647 pages. So I think we're over policy, if you will, if that's a word. So we need to take a look at some of those things to see. And that doesn't even include any fire SOG's standard operating guidelines either. So we need to incorporate those type of things as well. So this policy committee will be instrumental in moving the department in the right direction in that regard.
Okay, I was just curious.
Okay. One of the other things that I've done recently, was there another question?
No.
One of the other things I've done recently is to do what's called 360-degree evaluations on our supervisors. And so these evaluations were done with the intent to allow people to give feedback on their supervisors and to allow me to get to know the supervisors a little bit better. These surveys were sent out and they were due back on April 30th, and they have to do with things such as employee relations and communication skills, professionalism, knowledge of the department, policy and procedures, integrity, work ethic, efforts to assist fellow employees, and then there was a leadership component of it as well, with questions as, do the supervisors, do you believe they foster teamwork environment, positive impact? Do they show compassion, humility and openness, advanced common goals, that type of thing? And so that was recently completed. I have the results back from everyone on that. And so I will use these not only for my knowledge about the supervisors, but also in turn, I will use it for the supervisors to help mentor them on the things that the people that they supervise think they could improve upon. I won't disclose names or anything like that, but I've ranked them all based on those categories. And so I'm looking to implement that in the near future to kind of help mentor them as well. Any questions on that?
Good idea.
It was well received within the ranks, yeah. Next, I have my kind of 60 to 90-day plan, which we're on right now. Those categories that we've talked about a few times in the past are currently in the works of being completed. Most of them are already. Like I said, I've met with almost 50 people. I only have like 5 people or so to talk to yet. I'm still working on some of the process on the 60 today, working on equipment list, determining technology needs. We're filling the commander position. I'll talk about that a little bit later. And the deputy chief position has been filled. Some of the stuff that I need to do to learn more about the department as far as ride-alongs and things like that, we'll have to wait till we get over the pandemic. And then I'm working on my NIMS training. That's part of my requirement as well. And so with that, we're working on that to get some of those needed things done as far as my training goes as well. Any questions on that?
The NIM stuff is exciting, isn't it, Chief?
Oh, absolutely. Yep, that's riveting stuff. I also wanted to touch base on retirements. I don't know if you guys are aware, but Jimmy Kenner in our records department has retired or did retire earlier this month. And so I'll work with Diane to see if and how we want to replace that position. More about how, because I'd like to move the department in the direction of dictation eventually. And so the next candidate would have to have those type of resources and abilities as well. So we'll work on that and moving forward here. And so really that's all I have as far as updates on the department goes right now. The rest has to do with closed session materials. So any questions from the PFC members for me?
For me.
Oh, I'm good.
Nope. None from me.
No, just a comment on that. Those really was nice to see those strong candidates. That's made my day.
Yeah, we started off really strong, like I said, that day, and it kind of ended on a weaker note. But the top 4 that we have are really strong.
Definitely. Good,
Yes.
good folks. Awesome. We'll look at number 7, annual distribution of the Code of Ethics. Did anyone not receive that? Do we need a motion here, or is this just a mention?
Just a mention.
Okay, awesome. Then I have a question. Next is closed session. That means I have to close down out of this, go back to the other email Terry sent, and log back in under that one, correct?
Correct. Just
Yep.
give me a few minutes to get into the closed session.
And before you do that, if you could read the closed session language as well.
Oh, read that and open? Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Item 8, closed session items. During the meeting of the Police and Fire Commission of the Village of Ashwaubenon may convene into closed session pursuant to A, Wisconsin Statute 19.851C, for the purpose of possible discussion and action on considering employment or performance evaluation data on public safety employee personnel or promotional matter over which the commission has jurisdiction or exercises responsibility. Item B, Wisconsin State Statute 19.851F, for the purpose of possible discussion and action on public safety employee personnel or promotional matters and financial, medical, social, or personal histories or disciplinary data of specific persons, preliminary consideration of specific personnel problems, or the investigation of charges against specific persons, except where paragraph B applies, which, if discussed in public, would be likely to have a substantial adverse effect upon the reputation of any persons referring to in such histories or data, or involved in such problems or investigations. The commission may thereafter reconvene in open session pursuant to Wisconsin Statute Section 19.852 to report the results of the closed session and consider the balance of the agenda. Which brings me another question. Is it necessary to go back into open session and log out of the closed session one and log back into the open session one, or can we adjourn from closed session?
You can adjourn from closed session, yeah.
I think you could do either. Probably be easiest just to adjourn from closed.
Yes.
So I'm presuming there's, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what I will do then, just so the folks, if anyone's attending, understands that once we go to close, we won't be back to open.
And then if you could take a motion and a roll call vote on going into closed session, please.
Oh, thank you. Do I have a motion to go into closed session?
Moved.
Second.
That's Jim. Second from Patty. All in favor? Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried.
Give us some time to get logged in to the other session.
Sounds
All
good.
right,
See you all
call in a minute.
Yep, see you on the other side.
You hit leave on this one, down at the bottom, to your right.